Reported that Shohei Ohtani is going to go just basically across the street to the Dodgers. 10-year, $700 million deal. And you didn't read that wrong. Knew he was going to go somewhere big because, he's a brand. But he also got a translator. Ain't that nice when you can come to America, have to speak the language and got a translator, and you make all that money? Now, if somebody thought he was dumb and didn't know his money, they could take his money, but that ain't going to happen. But you know what I'm getting at. But anyway. He's a unique person because he pitches and he hits. He's almost considered like a modern-day Babe Ruth. It didn't work with the Angels because they underachieve. Mike Trout, who gets all this love and acclaim like he's on the same tier level as Barry Bonds or some of the greats ever, can't stay healthy, and he's not productive come postseason. Put some numbers, stat pads. See, baseball allows that. It allows that. Doesn't work in other sports per se. But baseball, you can stat pad. And you can look great, and you should, because you are in the stats. But an underachieving team with the All-Stars they had, and they only got one World Series trophy to show for in the last 20 years. And that same team that had Albert Pujols and Trout, and they had Ohtani too. They've had some top-tier guys. They just don't deliver. And they always end up third or fourth place. So anyway, he's pretty big news. This is a big splash for the Dodgers. The Dodgers have been getting people for years. They just, aside from that bubble ring they got, haven't been as dominant as you would think. Baseball stacking, contrary to what people used to say, and I'm a Yankees fan, they say, oh, well, you buy everything. You're supposed to win. Not always the case, because Baltimore Orioles were spending more money. They didn't win much. They just started to show something this year. It doesn't work like that in baseball per se. It did for a particular time, but I remember being a Yankees fan in the 80s. They got everybody, and they didn't have much to show for it. They went 0 for the decade. It's after 81. After they won that World Series, when they lost to the Dodgers, when Winfield and Reggie were out in the outfield, they didn't do much. They didn't have the same they went 0 for. They had Ricky Henderson, and they went and got a lot of people. I can go on. But anyway, Shohei is a good player. If he can stay healthy, I'm trying to do both because that's what will wear him out. But I'll say this for his pitching. He could do as well as Clayton Kershaw, especially gets to the postseason, because Clayton got the ring. And Clayton is kind of like that Peyton Manning, Greg Maddux thing. Regular season, one of the baddest ever. Matter of fact, this guy should be on par almost with a Sandy Koufax, Steve Carlton type. But his postseason, he did it again this year when the Diamondbacks just clobbered his behind up. And I understand he lost him. I give him that. But in years past, he hasn't delivered. And Dave Robertson's a really good manager and everything. But considering the talent they got, they should be running the NL. And Atlanta did more than damage than them. And Philly showed more heart and spite too. But anyway, this will be compelling. And I'm not surprised the Shohei's staying on the West Coast and going to the Dodgers. That's a good fit. But anyway, tell me what you think. 10 years, $700 million. I'm not surprised because compared to the other guys who are getting $100 million deals plus in baseball, you can make a true case that this guy's pitching and hitting matches it. Now, the sad part is that in baseball, no one cries that a guy from Japan comes over and gets paid. But let this be a black NFL or basketball player getting this kind of money, they want to start a riot. Because all that lip service that the NFL or the NBA do, they'll never pay that kind of money to their best brand player. Not that. Not like this. And this guy's got an interpreter too. Just keeping it 100. But tell me what you think. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like them out. Peace.